So he walked away with approximately 400 million.
M&A Must Know series, and we are talking about Braintree and Venmo today.
I mean, this is like the dream. Any M&A lawyer will smile just at the words.
Yes, and the $26 million ticket that gained into 800 in a year.
Yeah.
This is a crazy story, and you have to learn about this, and you know what to talk about at the dinner table.
Yeah, we have so much to learn and what really happened. And of course, we're talking about Venmo, the app that everybody uses in the US for peer-to-peer payments, and that it was acquired through Braintree by PayPal.
Yes, and there is also a person involved in this that we talked about, and that's Bryan Johnson.
Yeah. So Bryan Johnson is the founder of, he's also trying not to die right now, but he's the founder of Braintree. And he did so many smart things that we want to learn about, right?
Yes.
First of all, he bootstrapped the company in the first 2 years. Solo founder, which, I mean, that's not a positive in general, but Bryan Johnson is a unicorn, I was about to say.
Yeah.
He's very special.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter Thiel does not he wants a team.
Yeah.
And Peter Thiel is one of the best investors in the world. He says so famously, there's a lot of things you can do as one. You can be a professor, you can be a writer, build a company. No. But anywho, first 2 years, Braintree was Bryan Johnson. He worked day and night, payment service, focusing on scaling companies like Uber before they were famous.
Yeah, wow.
Like solving their payment needs. Super smart, right? And then he spotted a gap in the market because he had this bigger platform, but he did not have the peer-to-peer because this was early in the game. And he found Venmo. And everybody says that Venmo for 26.2 million he bought it for was a steal.
Oh.
However, what many people don't know is that Venmo was out of cash. Venmo was a week away from shutting down.
Wow.
The founders of Venmo had even emailed their employees and said, I'm sorry, you need to find a new job.
What?
Yeah. The banks were on them, like, you need to take care of your liquidity.
Yeah.
So they were desperate. So from their end, Braintree was the savior.
26 million in that case would be super satisfying.
Exactly. So there's more to the story.
Yeah.
But all hats off to Bryan Johnson acquiring Venmo for that amount. And within a year,
the 365 days,
he sells it to PayPal for 800 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's spectacular.
And because he was so strict and bootstrapped it the first 2 years, he had such a high ticket left. Big owner. And many say that the crown jewel in that acquisition wasn't really Braintree, it was Venmo. So 26, 800.
Yeah, we know Venmo today, what it is and how big it is.
Venmo me the money, please.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see this startup journey, and also to know that Bryan Johnson, he seemed to have an eye for talent. Both the founders of Venmo, but also Bill Riley, who was the CEO of Braintree. Because when PayPal paid that 800 million, they made a clean exit for Bryan Johnson. So he did get everything in cash, no equity.
Is that common?
No. Typically, you want to know that you have skin in the game, so we know that we're buying something of quality. Because if it's not, our stock will go down and you'll go down with it. But he got everything in cash. No stay on. He didn't need to stay on. He only wanted to build a CEO instead. And what's also interesting that he did really well was that he kept Venmo as it is. Because what we typically see in mergers will be that you try to merge away what you bought. You can try to integrate it so badly into your own company that thing that you bought, that you did the M&A activity, kind of dies away. And there's conflicts and the merger doesn't work and the teams don't work with each other. You know, like AOL and Time Warner, they hated each other and they really tried to force it together and it didn't work. But Bryan Johnson kept Venmo and the brand. And voila. So just because you do an M&A transaction and buy something of value, you don't have to force it into your own club. You can keep it kind of separate and merge whatever makes sense. It can be like platform, it can be like customer acquisition processes, etc.
So why is this such a successful M&A story?
Well, number one, timing.
Yeah.
Bryan Johnson's timing, identifying the need for a peer-to-peer platform. Number 2, the complementary. He did not buy more of what he already had. He found something that complemented what he already had.
Wow. Super brilliant.
And number 3, the valuation.
Yeah.
Sweet spot. He made the founders of Venmo super happy, and he made PayPal and himself even more happy.
So it was a win-win.
Yeah. And number 4, the integration strategy. He did not integrate away what he bought. He kept it separate and only did the minimum or the logic integration aspects.
Super good.
Really interesting.
And now we know about the Venmo and the Braintree M&A merger.
26 million became 800.
Yeah, that's
within a year.
That's a dream scenario, and Bryan Johnson did it.
And of course, Braintree had its own value, so it wasn't just a Venmo, voila. But it was the perfect strategic M&A deal. And also, something that you might not know that's fun to know is that this was the deal. It wasn't like Bryan Johnson was doing 5 M&A deals, spraying and praying, because some startups try to grow that way, right? It was not. So this was his strategic deal. So hats off to Bryan.
Hats off. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was all for today. Remember, this is not legal advice.
Hej då!
Hej då!